Hello there, Tyrant here. I just got done watching episode 27 of Attack on Titan. Uh, and whew, that was a good episode. It did mix in a little bit of uh, so, okay, I don't know. Okay, not that there was not a lot to talk about, it's just, so it kind of turned into a little blend of a little bit of everything. A little exposition, kind of like half a Sasha episode, and a little towards the end of well, it's kind of a homecoming. Well, it says I'm home. Um, uh, so the kind of the beginning half is more they're initializing some plan right now with the top leaders, and something's gonna happen. Uh, I don't know yet what's gonna happen, but everything's being something things are going in motion. So we'll see what that turns out. Um, then you kind of get the Sasha story. You see a little bit of her in the past, how she grew up, and a little not how she a little bit of how she is who she is. She's kind of like what people would consider like the bumpkins of the world, those outcasts out in the wilderness, and their speech is not what the social norm is, in a way. And so you get that. It's kind of how I would say that her people are kind of like forest people. That's kind of how she describes it in a way. Secluded. They're hunters, but with the way things have been going after the events of the fall, people have been moving in, less food from less game to hunt, and things go in motion. Then kind of seeing her kind of there was like this very gruesome scene. This is still Attack on Titan. You still see those very dark scenes um, of when Sasha gets back to the small town, and all you see is this Titan literally munching away at this mother while her child is right there watching. And the way she's laid out, it's very disturbing in some sense. It's like she's being literally raped, and there was the scene is kind of very suggestive, I would say. Uh, so little boundaries right there, but it was still a very traumatic scene, and you can see it in how they illustrated in the girl's face. She's literally traumatized. She is literally in shock, cannot move. And then Shasha comes in and just starts bashing at it, but um, she does not have her tools with her that she needs to combat a Titan. Since their equipment is basically designed to kill Titans, going at it with an axe can only do so much. Then it begins a little chase, uh, and you get a little bit of a flashback also when she was with during her cadet days, and her some of the other girls kind of one of them I can't remember her name is I'll get it, but her kind of teasing her in a way negatively to her how she's not really herself, but her trying to kind of normalize herself with her surroundings, and her just saying, why are you always acting so weird, and what's weird is that she is weird, and her trying to be norm is not normal. um but that scene itself was really well done. um then going to kind of like at the end, you get a little bit of just Connie's thing, seeing his village is completely destroyed, is very disheartening. But some plot is developed from the point when you see a Titan on top of Connie's house. And what's strange about it is it's still alive, but it can't get up because it has like these tiny arms and tiny legs, and it's very like disturbing because how the hell did it get there? And yeah, it's literally just going and like, okay. Okay. um it's not something to laugh about because like a bunch of people just died, but still, that it throws you an idea. Okay, so again, kind of gives you one of these things like, how did a Titan, Titans. Now here, okay, interesting here. So in this episode, you kind of got two. We know the overall idea of what a Titan is, but you got these two kind of like this. I'm not gonna say giant, more abnormally sized humanoid giants because Titans are like huge, considering just their escape. But the one that Sasha fought was kind of more like probably like a good 8 feet, so kind of like a really tall normal person would be. Um, and when you first see it, even though it kind of just looks like a naked man in there, naked man. Uh, to when you get to Connie's part and you see his Titan, it's like it's like a normal Titan would be, but it has like very tiny like legs and arms, like in biology sense it shouldn't be able to get itself around. So like how did it get from wherever it got onto Connie's home? There wasn't I don't know if you would notice it had it rib caged out. It was still alive, but that's normal for these things right at the moment. But it is more of a sense like what's happening now. So it's the plot's starting to move. You're starting to get a little bit more character development, a little bit more backstory. I like that. You're starting to get things in place, and I can't wait. Um, there might be more, but those are the first few things that got to me after watching it right now. I should have watched probably what's happening next time, but I'm gonna do that right now. So thank you for watching. Until next time, thanks for watching.